Arriving at the site of the Black War, you discover that you are not the first to venture into the Tomb of the Four Heroes. The once sealed entrance to the dungeon has been forced, and among the many bones and relics left behind in the Black War are the remains of dozens of unfortunate adventurers. Their weapons and their journals may help you survive the perils of the Black Crypt. So welcome, this is the last episode of Let's Replay Black Crypt. I could not finish this game off without that theme music one more time. I may have actually converted it to a ringtone. So we are going to pick up where we left off, loading game A. Before we get started, I actually want to apologise to Eltram and Mail, who have been consistent commenters throughout this Let's Play and have been an amazing source of information, especially Mail, honourable mention there. I really appreciated the information and the insight that they have both given me, especially Mail. My apology is that I am recording this straight after having recorded the Waterlord's domain because I'm just enjoying this too much. And I guess I do owe part of that enjoyment to their assistance as well. So I'm sorry that I won't have had the chance to take anything that you've said in the comments to the last episode into account here, but I hope you enjoy. So, this is the Black Crypt. That is the stairs up to the portal we stepped through last episode. It's the same tile set that we all know and love. It's just black. Go figure. What is the maximum damage Vorpal Air inflicts? I'm going to say, after apologising for bumping my mic, all of it. And apparently that was the correct answer, thanks to the people who kindly hacked this ROM for me. Now this is a pretty serious level. 12. I'm watching what Cavalier does damage-wise. 18. If we're not doing better than that in the next encounter, then I will be swapping Cavalier for Vortex again. Blackwell, don't we have Detect Trap? There we go, and Teleport because we can. Let's see, what else? We'll give our Mace Wielder Strength. Wizard Sight Compass. Now it occurred to me that I actually think I was giving the Night Helm to Blackwell. Yeah, there we go. 34, 32. So we'll give that to Mu as it was intended. Even though that 51 AC was a thing of beauty. So we've got locked doors here. I believe that the puzzle to this level involved killing the skeletons, taking their keys, and flipping switches until we had all of them. 19, 12, and we're making short work of the skeletons at least, which is something. I remember that they were quite a concern in my first playthrough. They hit like trucks. They certainly reminded me of the golems at the end of what is it, Legend of Grimrock. Faded Scroll. Do not waste magic on Esteroth in this plane. It will words. Do not waste magic on Esteroth in this plane, for it will do no good. Duly noted. And like we're going to drink from that. It's the equivalent of drinking from the toilet. Which I suppose if that's your thing. I do love that they snuck a bit of copy protection in at the very end like that. So if I'm right, then we've got locked doors here and here. No, just the one. Okay, well, that being the case, what have we unveiled on our map? Everything but those two tiles. Part of me wants to go back and explore them. Part of me goes, stuff it. That part is the part that wins today. We'll go clockwise from here. Okay. Well, this room's empty. No secret walls? No. I guess we come back here later. Next we have concussion from banging into the wall. And again with the whole nothing and the sadness and the hey hey hey. I don't get that. Well, what's behind door number 3? We have a tablet of cleric, which is the cleric. Yes. He's gained some hit points, I would assume, from that. Scroll. Estroth has grown too powerful for the artifacts to affect him. Only your magic will destroy him now. Yeah, that one's bullshit. Calling it now. What was that? Was that the... Do not waste magic. Well, we've opened all 4 doors. And nothing has happened. I see. Whoa. Yeah, I'm gonna swap Cavalier for... There we go. I'm gonna swap Cavalier out for Vortex. Sorry, but it's just not doing it for me. Where'd you go, Vortex? Nope. Oh my god, he's freaking out. Made it to the end and then the dungeon fears just set in. Ruby key. Can we do that again for further experience? No, apparently not. Out here, Bonesy. Might as well use these things. Hopefully we're not gonna... Oh, we're probably gonna... Yep. Oh, wow, move it. Now you get the kill. Oh, well, Moo's missed all those delicious experience points. Sucks to be him. So Herb, who's looking pretty average himself. Vorpal Air. Remove Trap was probably the one we meant to use there, but never mind. I just want to give him a restore. Because he's not looking too flash himself. Now we've got another ruby key there, which we'll put to one side. And what we wanted was a restore life scroll. Detection, Quake, Possession, that's gone. Stone to Flesh, also gone. Quake, Detection, Dispelling, Healing, Cure Poison, Cure Poison. How does that cleric not have any scrolls of life on him? Teleport, Glyph, Cure Poison, Glyph, Dispelling. Seriously, who's pissing on now? Detection, oh my god, really? Teleport, Detection. Teleport, Healing. I know that Moo had, at the very least he had that pearl of raising dead. There we go. There we go. So I know he had that. I'm concerned that we seem to have used up all of our scrolls of life though. I'm going to remember that next time we decide to engage in inventory management while fighting one of the skeletons. No, I won't. Let's be realistic here. I will not remember this. I will, however, think to give Jaheira and a Ring of Location. That's Wizard Sight. Get out of here. I will think to give Blackwell and Jaheira their wands before we have our next engagement, though. That's it, yes, Moo. Hold the leggings. You know, see how well that does you. Fuckwit. Vortex. Bag of Kelson. Did that have a name before? Doomhammer. Braces of Might. Punts. Horn of Destruction is the one that's now spent. Blackhorn was the fireball one. Yes, well, Jaheira, you can wield... Actually, no, I want to use these cool things that we've been holding on to. Rod of Chaos. Soul Freezer is, in fact, the thing that he wants to use with Esteroth. Storm Wand, Fire Wand, Wound Healer. Pretty sure that Jaheira can't use it. Seriously? It had one heal. One use of minor healing. Wow. I got nothing. What else do we have? Evil's Bane we're probably never going to use. Let's be realistic about this. Where did I put that dragon rod? Rod of Resurrection. Oh, that's probably also something we could have thought about there. Staff. It's seriously just a pointy stick. Bye. Where did I put that dragon? Oh, there it is, there it is. Dragon rod. Jaheira, you can use the dragon rod. Was that it? Yes, that gore skull. I'm going to miss the gore skull, but it serves no purpose now. Moo has 2 keys. Now we all need to rest. So this is as good a spot as any, I suppose. And we'll just throw up a sustenance for when we wake up. Now this is going to have to be a fairly long sleep. Oh my god, he's friggin' diseased. Of course he is. Who else is status affected? Okay, so it's just Herb. We can deal with this. He says, flipping a table quietly in the background. Cure disease. There we go. Shut up and rest. So we open the doors, we then close the doors, and skeletons appear. We killed the skeletons, we get the 4 keys, and it opens, I believe, what would be the end game. That really is the final puzzle. The puzzles that this game has thrown at us. We've had invisible pressure plates. We have had the need to have special equipment to carry other things to summon a dragon lich. We have had switches on walls that need to be flipped multiple times. We've even had ye olde switches that get flipped in sequence. We've had invisible enemies. We've had bosses that need certain weapons to kill. And the mighty end game puzzle is we have to open and close a door. I got nothing. Suffice to say, you can tell at the point where Raven had less involvement than EA did. That being said, this is still probably my favourite dungeon crawler of all time. Very much up there. It's very hard to tell this from either Beholder in those stakes, really. Well, we'll throw up Sustenance, and we'll also rebuff. So Wizard Sight and Compass. And Strength for our Cleric. Haste. Ethereal Shield. And Detect Trap because we can. I'm not going to bother with another instance of Teleport. I really just don't see the point. Here, Bonesy. 30. Wow, 329. I will never get tired of those numbers. Let's see, Moo. We'll put that in here. We'll keep these together. Old manuscript. Yeah, we don't need that. That was from the Minotaur level. That Ring of Demagen is now also useless. I think it was male or Ultram. I'm sorry that I don't recall which one of you it was specifically. I think it may well have been male that pointed out the application of that ring. It does in fact... Okay, now I know I cast wizard sight while they were with us, while they were alive, and I can't help but think that there is some sort of magic resistance keeping them from learning it. So Mail pointed out that ring purely served to dispel the traps in a certain part of the game. The traps in that green room. I like the way that the wings on the dragon rod flap when we cast that spell. Oh well. This Rod of Chaos has some friggin' beef to it. Oh, there we go. $261. I will never get tired of those numbers. Alright, so the Dragon Rod is now exhausted. The Rod of Chaos is now exhausted. What other wands do we have? We'll give them each a fire wand because we can. Not that they seem to do anything for these skeletons, other than tickle them lightly. Sustenance because we can. Let's see, restore on Moo. How are we for our energy frontline? They're looking a bit tired, but they did just engage skeleton warriors. So we keys in the locks. Tablet of Duergar is the mage. He's gained some hit points. What did we do there? We did a thing. I'm sure we did a thing. What has moved? I heard a thing. I see. Okay, so it's an invisible pressure plate because the game friggin' loves those. And it's opening these doors. Tablet of Cowlick, you're the cleric. Some more hit points for our cleric. Singed Scroll. The true power of the artifacts cannot be invoked until Esteroth has been weakened. Yeah, that's probably true, but it's not going to stop us. Okay. Moo, next. Tablet of Oakraven, that's Druid. Your life force is great. I'm seeing a theme here. It's giving us all more hit points. And we've got one last bit to explore. Once more just to hopefully trigger it. There we go. Ruby key. Stairs down. Tablet of Runatech. More hit points. And that's it. That level really was pretty straightforward. 4 skeletons. And I'm pretty sure we get a moment to collect ourselves at the bottom of these stairs, but just in case, we're going to rest again. I love that we still have 3 people with water breathing. I'm positive that we could improve their stats. We could get rid of the things of water breathing and give them things of, you know, some sort of protection that doesn't involve the aquatic plane, but this is me. I'm lazy, and they're going to live with it. Frankly, I think having that cool blue square on their stats bar is more important than actual protection. I'm sure if they could, you know, if they were capable of reason, that they would see that. He says quietly, seeing what else he has that could be of use to them. Alright, well, let's head down the stairs. Loading, click to continue. And here we are, bottom of the stairs. Yup, here we go. Herbert West cannot read this. What about Moo? Esteroth's domain. Esteroth's domain. Well, is there any secret here? No. Okay, well, we've got Esteroth on the other side of this, which means Stone Mace. You're going to take a back seat while we equip Force Hammer. Now, these artifacts are appropriately named. Estroth is immortal. We can't hurt him. All we can do is banish him. So what we do, we use Protector to, I believe, cast a protective magic over our party. We use Soul Freezer to freeze Estroth. We use Vortex to open a gateway behind him. And we use the Force Hammer to push him in. What we also use are some buffs. So we want Detect Trap. Even though there are no traps, I like having the little thing filled in on my... Okay, so we can all see that they have Wizard Sight going now. Just so that we know I'm not going crazy. We give Strength to Covert West, because he's probably going to take a damage penalty now that he's not using that Stone Maze, which is freaking badass. Thank you so much, Mal, for pointing that one out to me. Ethereal Shield, he's rocking his 49 AC, which makes me so happy. And what we need to do while our buffs slowly time out is find the pink potions. Because the pink potions that we have been stockpiling that I didn't think to put in one spot this time around, those pink potions are invulnerability. And it would seem that I've missed one over the course of this game because I only have 3. There are 4 in the game. Looks like if I had to pick someone to not have a potion of invulnerability, it's going to be Jaheira. Because the other 3 have weapons that we need. We need to somehow weaken him. This is Estroth, this is our boss fight. Here we go. Or maybe I just... Ouch. Oh yeah, we're invulnerable. Maybe if we do try and move... Come on. Oh dear. He's just gonna keep holding us, isn't he? And I'm gonna wish I had saved my game. Wish I'd kept that stone mace actually. Oh, here we go. Bye. Showing the end of game sequence will erase your game in memory. At this point you may save your game and continue to explore the dungeons. Click the mouse to continue. Save as game A. Congratulations, champions. Long ago we battled Estroth and thought that we had permanently defeated him. We were wrong. At last, through your extraordinary efforts, the evil of Estroth is buried forever. Astera thanks you and the world thanks you. You are true heroes. Through incredible bravery and the use of the powerful Ogre Blade, you defeated the Ogre and retrieved the Emerald Key. Courage, wits and diligence led you past dozens of obstacles to the Black Crypt where Estroth waited. Using 3 evil idols, you summoned and defeated the dreaded Dragon Lich. The hideous Medusa. The evil Possessor Demon. Water Lord. And the mighty Ram Demon. To reach the Black Crypt and confront Astaroth himself required first defeating his lieutenants and regaining the holy artifacts. You fought your way past many of Astaroth's most powerful minions. Finally, you arrived exhausted at the door to the Black Crypt and engaged in a final life and death battle with Astaroth himself. I query the exhausted bit. We had a nice bit of kit before we went down those stairs. Enchanted artifacts and modern magics of the four guilds combined with your strength and determination cleanse the earth of Astaroth, Paingiver forever. Once again, peace reigns over Astera and the Valley of Goals. The single best reward this game could give us is the theme music one last time. I'm gonna let it play out, see if there are credits, and then I'll click my mouse button. I don't think there are credits. So we're going to load our game from afterwards, because this, for its age, this actually has a post game. This has a very evil fucking post game, in fact, and I'll show you in a moment. So here we are back in the Black Crypt, specifically Astaroth's level, I believe. Yes. And as you can see, he's not here. There is another... oh, there's a skull of Runetek on the wall. We're going to take these. We're actually going to take these skulls with us, because I want to try something. We have a skull of Duergar, who was... I can't remember. I think Duergar was the cleric hero. Because I want to try interring these. The skull of Cowlick, who was the mage, and we have the skull of Oakraven, who was the cleric. We also have a Rod of Resurrection, in case anyone had snuffed it during that fight. And as we can see here, there is a teleporter. And this is the part which really, really confirms how evil Raven are and why they are such amazing devs. Teleporter has teleported us. This is a key function of teleporters. If your teleporter doesn't teleport you, then take it back to the manufacturer for a full refund or an angry round. Your choice. What we have here is a symbol of piety. We don't really care about this symbol of piety. We will, however, give it... no, we will not... yeah, no, we're not going to give it to him because he's got a badass fucking armor tank shield. We've just picked up a god shield, however, which gives him the same AC, apparently. Huh. I'm not sure what to make of that, but we'll give the other one to Jaheira because, holy crap, that's a hell of a bonus for her. Next we have a smite staff. Just let that name sink in. We'll give that to Mr. Blackwell. Next to the smite staff, we have a wand of Esteroth. So he's going to dual wield those. And we'll put the timid turtle action playset to one side. Next we have the Dragon King armor. No second guessing who's getting that. Which gives Moo an AC of 43 compared to what did he have previously? 37. So how much better is that than what Herbert West is wearing? Wow. That is a substantial upgrade. I don't think anybody else can wear Blackjack. No, so we'll leave Blackjack there. And finally we have a plus 10, let that sink in, a plus 10 two-handed sword. And we can dual wield this. Vortex is however rubbish and we're not going to bother carrying it. And we have a Helm of Brilliance, AC 43. Oh, he can't wear it. AC 49. Oh, he can't wear it. Can Jahira wear it? Let's see if Blackwell can. Blackwell can wear the Helm of Brilliance. He goes from an AC of 33 to an AC of 37. That is an appreciable upgrade. So we'll just put this Helm of the Triton in one of these empty slots wherever we've got one. Okay. Now, you might think, oh, Captain Planets, you've scored some upgrades there. And you'd be right. The issue, however, is the game has indeed given us some nice toys to play with. The game has not, however, given us anything else to explore. We have been given the best gear in the game after the game. There is nothing past this. What we are going to do, though, we're going to head upstairs and we're going to try and inter the remains of each hero with their artifact to see if that does anything. So I believe I did this at the end of my Let's Play of this game as well. And I believe that I was suitably miffed when nothing happened at that time. Well, I don't expect it to be any different now, but it makes for a nice little bit of a... Pardon me, it makes for a good excuse to wind down and thank yet again Eltram and Mail for their outstanding assistance throughout. I would have finished the game without that help. That much is, that goes without saying. But I really do appreciate the spirit in which that help was offered, and the manner in which that help was offered. We're not going to waste a teleport on that. Okay, now we'll waste a teleport. Well, we don't need to waste a teleport. We're right where we want to be. Don't mind me. Or not. That's the stairs down. Are there any other stairs we should be alive to? One potato, two potato, three. No, okay, well this is where we want to be. It's just a stairway down for some reason. Okay, and this should be the crypts, so to speak. So yes, so I really do appreciate the help that Eltram and Mail have given me. It's made the game a lot more enjoyable. It has made it fly by. And so yeah, thank you. We have a yellow shirt which we didn't care about the first time through here. We care about even less now. What have we got along here? We have do not disturb the rest of the brave. Here lies Oak Ravens, so here we will put... We can attack it, yes. Let me know how that goes for you. So can we put the skull of Oak Raven in here? No, we can't. What we will do though is we'll just put it at the put it there, and Protector, which again we can't use on. No, we can't use the skull as a weapon. So we'll put those there. Where else do we have? You are Runatek, so that's the fighter. And again, we can't put the skull in there, so we'll do that, and then we'll give him Vortex. And we'll use a teleport, because otherwise I will get lost. Quite the achievement, given that it was all of a room over. Fountain. Here lies Durgar. Dvergar, I don't know how to pronounce that. A bloody scroll. Okay. Does that enlighten us as to which one he was? No. I'm pretty sure Durgar, Dvergar, whatever his name is, was the mage. So we will put the mage. Oh, we've got names anyway, so the only thing it's really going to affect is the artifact that we leave here. Where did we put our phoenix rod? Don't tell me I left it back there. You know that feeling that you left it back there? I have the feeling that I left it back there. Nope, there it is, Soul Freezer. Okay. And finally, cleric. I'm pretty sure was the cleric. Well, I don't really have much choice but to make him the cleric at this point. That doesn't seem to fit there. That's what she said. Force hammer, you can go there, and you can have your stone mace back, which is still the best weapon for him. The symbol of piety, does that do anything? It casts plague. Sorry, swarm. Very cute. But that's the end of the game. That is everything done. I'm not aware of any post game. I think the entire point of these weapons is to troll the player, and it's a bloody good troll. But I don't think there is anything else. The maps online, I've been looking at the maps intermittently over the couple of years since I last played this, with no sign of any post-game experience to be had other than mopping up whatever you've left. And if you've left anything, given what the game puts you through to get to this point, if you've left anything, it's going to be in the really high levels where you don't need your plus 10 friggin' two-handed sword of I just shivved your parents so now I'm coming for you. You could pretty much squish them with your bare hands at that point. So yeah, nice troll, Raven. I will never get tired of that. What I would have loved is a sequel or something that we could import these weapons with our characters to. Hint, hint. It's only been, what are we up to, 26 years? It's never too late. But otherwise, I'm going to find something to look at. What's something that we can look at that's pretty that we can end this Let's Play on? There we go. We've got a fountain, one of the few moving textures in the game. So, we're going to set up camp here, and our party are basically going to retire to this nice little spot here. We don't want that. We'll cast Remove Trap on the fountain, because obviously the fountain is trapped. We'll cast Sustenance, and we're going to call it here. So, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this Let's Play, and I will see you in whatever I play next. I have noticed that this is easily the most popular series on my channel at the moment, and I will hope to find something in a similar vein to this very soon. Might not be a dungeon crawler, but I do hope to find something that is equally popular next. So with that, I'm going to sign off with one last bonus, which I will edit in after I finish recording, and that is I mentioned that this is a hacked version of the game. I don't think I've not been able to find a legitimate version. My father has the original discs in a box somewhere. And if I had an Amiga and we could watch this on an Amiga, that would mean something. But in order to port the game to PC, so to speak, or to create a ROM to work with the emulators, it had to be firstly imported, but then it was hacked to remove the copy protection, because manuals are not that easily proliferated anymore, at least not from the very old games. And the people who removed the copy protection put a little musical intro, which I tend to skip over most times when I load this game, but it's not actually that bad. I think it's almost up there with the theme music to this game. And so I'm going to let that play out, and you're welcome to enjoy that or tune out now. Either way, thanks for watching, and I'll see you whenever I play next. Cheers.